but my voice is not... I shouldn't have my voice in the mix, is what I'm saying. I shouldn't have my voice in the mix because I have not experienced the same kinds of things that other people have.
Yeah, but there are things that you can do behind the scenes.
And those are things that I will do.
And you just be an ally.
That is what I am. I never said I wasn't going to be an ally. I'm just saying I'm not going to speak for other people because I don't have the experience to be able to back that up.
Okay. Is it because you don't know?
No, it's not because I don't know. It's because my voice is a voice that we've heard over and over and over again. I grew up in the suburbs. I grew up fairly privileged. And I'm going to support people as much as I can. But you don't need to hear my voice. Just know that I support other people.
Okay. I don't know what to say to that because it's obviously going to be different from that, saying that we do need to hear your voice. We need you to stand up for us and
I do.
Fight for us, but you're saying you're not going to say anything. You're just going to...
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying I don't need to have my voice and my experience in this. I need to stand up and back up so that other people can have their voices where it matters.
Okay, that's
so better. Anything that I can do to get their voices out there, I will do.
That's
way
better than the way you said it before.
It is not my job to speak. It is my job to step back and make sure somebody else can speak in my place.
Okay, but that's a lot better than the way you just described it, because it basically said that you weren't going to do anything, that you're going to... So anyway, do you want to be involved?
I do.
Is it okay that I find that information and give it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking you questions. Why are you getting upset or frustrated? You look frustrated.
It's fine.
Are you scared?
No.
Okay.
I'm just frustrated because you throw that out there at me in the middle of a podcast like I don't know anything. Like I'm not saying anything that I should be saying.
What do you mean throw what at you?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Then we'll discuss this later after the podcast because I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what's inside of your head thinking that I'm doing something that I'm...
Making me look stupid.
I'm not making you look stupid.
I feel stupid. I feel ignorant.
Why?
Which I guess is why I need to back up and let somebody else speak. Because I am.
That's why No, you're not ignorant. You're a very intelligent woman, and you can research things, and that's why I said I could give you information that will help you. Because right now you're feeling that I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to make you feel negatively. Because you're saying that there's nothing that you can do except...
There's nothing... There's not nothing I can do. I know that there's things I can do. There's nothing I need to say to make my voice put into the problem. Because I don't know how to fix it. I don't have the experience to fix it, but I can support those who do.
Okay. I wasn't trying to make you feel any negativity here. I wasn't trying to make you feel stupid, and I'm sorry that I did. I honestly didn't mean to make you feel that way. I just wanted to share with you information that I've seen passed along to help you.
Okay.
That's all. So, just a lot of things are going on and apparently causing...
Emotions are running high. No matter where you are. No matter what your home life is. No matter what. Between being isolated, being stuck in the house, being worried about getting a pandemic, worried about getting a life-threatening disease. And then on top of that, you have videos of officers mistreating other people, killing other people, and getting away with it, and laughing about it and making it a joke. And then you have people walking in the streets trying to do something about it, trying to raise their voices and everything else. And all of this you're exposed to all the time. Emotions are going to be higher. Tension is going to be higher. People are going to get on each other's nerves a lot easier, as you just saw. It happens.
I think it was just miscommunication.
It is a part of the situation that we're in.
Yes.
So all you can do is make sure that you practice self-care and that you take care of yourself, and that when you can and when you're asked to step up and protest or step up and support those people who need your support, who can't get it themselves, you do it without question. And don't put yourself on a pedestal for doing it either. Just do it.
Put yourself on a pedestal.
Yes.
Who does that?
Well, social media makes it easy for people to be like, hey, I gave this person money, look at me, I'm a great person, when it's not about that.
Yeah, people are getting called out for that because it's like, why do you have to make it known? And then, like, that poor person is homeless and you're fucking recording them. How uncomfortable is that?
So you don't need to just help people and don't worry about
the fame.
You don't need it.
Or the praise for it.
Just help.
Those people piss me off.
That's what I'm saying. Don't put yourself on a pedestal for helping other people when it's your moral obligation to do so.
So, we're having a new thing.
That all being
Let's get past this, because right now I don't want to argue or fight with you or make you feel a certain way when I'm not trying to. I was just confused and trying to understand what you were saying. So, on a lighter note, is it lighter?
It's a different note.
On a different note, we are going to be starting something new. Starting next week, right?
It's gonna be a lot more formatted than this. We are going to start a new podcast, and we're going to call it Preach. And basically, we're going to have a church.
Or mass, whatever you want to prefer to call it.
Yes.
A gathering.
I don't know if we can call it mass because we don't have the authority to do so.
Mass?
Yes.
Why do you say we don't have the authority to do so?
Because mass is like... What is it?
Mass is what?
A coherent, typically large body of...
No. A large number of people or objects crowded together? Relating to?
I don't know.
Assemble or cause to assemble into a mass or one body. So yes, it can be called a mass.
It could be called a mass. That's your Catholicism showing.
But we're not going to have it be any specific religion.
Nope. It's an interfaith, and it's actually pretty open and just spiritual. Not about Christianity or Jesus or God or whatever. It's just spiritual. I have the entire year planned out. Every month is a different theme. Every week is a different idea fixated on that theme. That being said, we're in June. June is our first month. We waited until June to release this. So June is about devotion. And so, what do you think devotion means to you?
So now, for me, devotion, I wrote a little thing about it a few weeks ago. Alright, so devotion to me, I'll just read it off. It's a very short paragraph because I didn't finish it. So devotion has a couple definitions. When you think of devotion, do you think of devotion as in the love and loyalty that you have for a person, or do you see it as devotion as your religious worship, prayers, and observances? The word devotion entered my heart and mind 20 years ago when I heard a song by one of my favorite duos, the Indigo Girls. They have a song called Devotion that came out in 2000. Amy Ray wrote it after she was working on buying a bunch of headstones for a bunch of unmarked graves that she bought for her mom's side of the family. The family was poor and couldn't afford headstones, so when she could, which was in the late 90s, she bought them and wrote the song for her family, and part of it was for her girlfriend. So to me, devotion is mostly loyalty because I know because growing up Catholic and everything, your devotions to the Lord and our rituals and all that stuff, but I see it as more as a love and loyalty. And I am more spiritual, but I've also been thinking about going back to Catholic Mass, just to listen. But it's also kind of hard. I think it's because I've been listening to other masses or churches or podcasts of church, and I just am not feeling it. So I'm looking for somewhere that I feel that I belong. Like, I felt that I belonged at the Catholic Church. And a lot of people are like, oh, how could you? The pedophiles and they hate gays and all these things. But I did, because my church was different and they didn't put up with that shit.
Catholicism is about ritual, it's about tradition.
Yes, but also my dad's a deacon for the Catholic Church, and so the church that we went to, when I came out of the closet, my dad was very upset, and, well, it wasn't even that I came out of the closet. I got caught with a girlfriend, I got caught. I don't even know what that means, or they just found out that I was dating a girl. So, because I was never really in the closet. If you look at me and you see me throughout my life, I have never been in the closet. I just am me, and I love who I love. So, like 2 years, I think, or a year after the whole thing of, my parents took me to Christian counseling, a husband and wife team, and they told them, I think I only went once, and they said, well, she believes that she's in love with this person, so if it's a phase, then you'll know, but I don't, it's up to her. This is what she feels, and this is what's going on. So like a year or two later, my dad took me to church, because at that mass, they were giving away little rainbow pins. And I think it was in June, and it was in support of the gay and lesbian people that went to church. And that's a big step for a church, to have that acceptance back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. So my church has never made me feel like I was an outcast. And even when my daughter went to school there, she went for a semester, the principal called us, my ex and I, her moms. And that felt amazing. And it's hard. And this is like early 2000s, to find a place within church or organized religion, I mean. And I want other people to feel safe and spiritually uplifted. And I want to speak from experience and preach to everyone and give stories and lessons. I think that will be awesome.
All right. So for me, devotion is a little different. It is being loyal to a routine and honoring whatever you believe in. And by honoring them, that means listening. That means finding the time to put yourself in the position to be close to that. Some people meditate, some people pray, some people go to church, some people do all of these things. But devotion is continuing to do that, not stopping. Being loyal to that tradition that is in your heart. And we're devoted to a lot of things. We're devoted to our family, we're devoted to our jobs, we're devoted to... Some people are devoted to their TV shows, or devoted to this routine that they do every morning. But for me, I want this month to be a devotion to routine and to creating this peace in our life. whether it be God, whether it be Jesus.